Welcome back, folks, to Strategies in Light 2020. Greg, we find ourselves in the One Call Does It All booth. Bill Brown Sales.
That's right. One of the lines they represent is BridgeLux, and we're going to talk more about that and find out more. But I really like that tagline here, Bridging Light and Life. We're going to find out what that means here shortly.
Bridging Light and Life. One Call Does It All, Bill Brown Sales. And we are here with Jason Pusselt.
Yep.
Who is the VP of Marketing.
Correct.
Of BridgeLux.
For BridgeLux, yes.
For BridgeLux. And, tell us a little bit about BridgeLux first before we get into the products.
Sure. BridgeLux is a solid-state lighting company, pioneered chip-on-board technology about a decade ago.
Okay.
Really focused on quality of light. Mm-hmm. And there's some exciting new products further delving into that as we see this new world of human-centric connected lighting company coming out, and what we can do to help our customers kind of cross that chasm into this next era of lighting.
Calling it a chasm, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, let me slide in beside you here, and you can start showing us what you got here in the booth.
All right, so we have two products here that are nominated and on the short list for Sapphire Awards for tomorrow, and so we'll talk about those briefly. The first is Vesta Flex. What Vesta Flex is it is a family of two-channel drivers and both wired and wireless control modules designed to reduce the cost of connected tunable white lighting to help drive that adoption in the industry and to deliver the project-based flexibility that our customers need. It's really the wild west of controls out there. And even if a manufacturer, an OEM, makes a decision of how they want to address the market, they may not have the ability to solely make that decision based on the requirements of different project-based applications.
And that's where BridgeLux comes in with this new technology.
Yeah, the other challenge is it's a very siloed market. So nobody but BridgeLux is doing what we're doing. You may say it's a stretch, moving from light source to drivers and controls, but basically nobody provides the complete turnkey solution that's guaranteed to work together out of the box, which just makes it really challenging and frustrating. So what we're demonstrating here is one of our drivers. So it's two channels, so it's for tunable white. And then we have a couple of wired control options, so typical US 0 to 10 and Dolly for Europe, and wireless options. And it's a smart driver. It's a spec grade driver that dims down to 0.1%, dim to off, NFC programmable, really nice driver. Right now it's plugged into 0 to 10, so here I can go in with a couple of trim pots that would kind of mimic the wall switches you would have in a two-channel environment to independently address color or brightness, right? So it's now speaking in 0 to 10. But just as easily, now I can take out the control cable. We use a Cat5 Ethernet cable for digital communication. And now I'm plugging it into the WiSilica Bluetooth module. And now I'm using WiSilica's app, their app, to be able to control the light source. And I can do the same. I can independently adjust brightness and color for a tunable white lighting product. We can do the same with we partnered with Wiz for Wi-Fi communications. And like I said, we've also got Dolly. And now we're also working on additional Bluetooth options such as Kasambi, one of the more popular interfaces in the market, as well as Silvera, who's also a pretty popular player.
I heard about those guys.
Yeah.
So Flex, you're trying to be ready for everything.
It's future ready. So if tomorrow a new control system comes out in this kind of Wild West, XYZ controls, then about 6 weeks I can have a control module for you. You can just swap it out. So a luminaire manufacturer that maybe makes a commitment, now you see some of the sensor ecosystem partners, right, are kicking in. So a motion sensor, right? Because now you have access to all of that. So we're not trying to develop all of that. We're just trying to get you connected to it and give you that flexibility that if you've gone through your approbations, maybe with 0 to 10, and then you win a project where they say, well, that's great, but I want to use Wiz Wi-Fi, you just swap out the component. You don't have to re-go through approbation. It's very flexible, very simple, and future-proof.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a pretty cool product. So what award is it up for with the Sapphire Awards?
It's, I believe, in the drivers and controls category.
So best new driver and control product.
Yeah, it's on the short list with a few other.
Well, here's hoping you bag that hardware, man.
Keep our fingers crossed, right?
Yeah, that's exciting. That's tonight.
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. You find out tomorrow night. Okay. Yeah. So stay tuned. We'll let you know if he wins or not. What do you got next for us, Jason?
Okay, let me pull this up here.
Sure.
So another product up for a Sapphire Award, this in the realm of LED light sources, is our product that we call Thrive.
Okay.
So what Thrive is, Bridgelux has been a long advocate of quality of light. We launched our first 97, 98 CRI light sources about a decade ago. But as all the buzz in the industry about human-centric lighting is really starting to take off, as we've reached a point where efficacies are good enough that people can actually focus more on quality instead of just on quantity, while still, beating.
Yeah, there's a new story.
Exactly. Yeah.
Quality of light's a new story now.
So what Thrive is it's a family of white points that we've engineered to very closely match the spectra of natural light. We believe Thrive has the closest match to natural light available of any full spectrum.
You're talking over the course of
products.
the day? Are you talking about
No.
a certain point?
Well, we'll get to that next, because
Okay.
that's the third thing I want to show you.
Okay.
These are static color point options ranging from your 2700K incandescent to 6500K midday sun color. But what you see is, if you look at standard light sources, there's lots of excursions from that, in this case the black body locus. And this is what Thrive looks like, very close, because we've used proprietary chip, phosphor, and packaging technology to deliver the closest match to natural light available.
Who wants 57K?
5700K, entertainment, stage and studio lighting, typically like that.
Sure.
Some people will look at it for like a noontime sun, but really 6500K is typically where most people are looking at for that. So there's lots of things you can do with spectral engineering, right? There's a myriad of things you can do with LEDs. We can create, and you might have heard about it in the industry sources, where you spike blue to energize people or purposely retard blue to help you relax. But really the long-term effects of that are unknown. But what we do know is humans have evolved for millions of years under the sun's natural daylight. So you can't go wrong with trying to replicate the sources of natural light. And that's what Thrive is really all about.
Are we going to have sunglasses inside?
No, you should be okay. Yeah, because you can dim it using VestaFlex and change the colors independently.
Forgot about the other award you're going to win. We haven't got there yet.
CRI.
Yes.
97 on all these. Is it ever going to be 100 on LED, or is it not possible?
Yeah, these actually are 97 to 98 on typical. What I think, if you notice this, what's very unique about this, let's talk CRI values, right? Yeah. If you look at R1 all the way through R15, all the values are greater than 92.
Yeah.
Most of them closer to 95 to 98. And that's specifically, there's an area, this kind of blue to cyan valley region, where a lot of LED light sources suffer, where you can see Thrive is extremely close there. So we've actually defined a new metric, because there is no metric that really discusses this appropriately. We call it the average spectral difference, or ASD, and which basically calculates how close you are over that wavelength range, that visual wavelength range, to natural light. Awesome. And Thrive is typically within 3 to 7%, where other light sources might be 100 to 500 times greater.
So which award is this one up for? The Magical Mystery Award?
Yes, the Magical Mystery Award. Yes.
Just tracking something. I know. Which one is this one up for?
I think it's, I don't remember the exact name of the category, but it's light sources.
Light sources,
LED light sources.
So you're making these in strips of LED chips.
Yeah, so our products that we have, right? So we're known for COBs, but we also have a wide variety of surface mount devices that you can see here on some boards. And what this is showing is actually the third thing I want to talk to you about, which is our Vesta product line. So what Vesta is, it's...
So let's get through this one first. So this is, so you sell these to lighting manufacturers in reels, and they can take advantage of
We can sell these in reels or these in trays, right?
Sure.
So if you're building like a directed source, you probably want a COB type of array. But if you're building a troffer, right, you want SMDs. Yes, absolutely. So Thrive is available in multiple configurations, both in SMDs, our 2835 package, as well as our COBs, and also available in Vesta, which is our tunable white version of products. So what this is, Bridgelux has the largest array of tunable white lighting products available on the market. It's a small percentage of most OEMs turnover today, maybe 3 to 5%, but we do see that this is going to be the future of the next wave of evolution in lighting, both higher quality light, human-centric lighting with products like Thrive, and then also the ability to personalize and customize your environment beyond dimming. So to be able to tune that light source. So Bridgelux has invested heavily in dim to warm. So these are the types of sources that when you dim it in your downlight in your house, it'll go warm like an incandescent, or completely tunable, where just like what you saw over here, right? So now we marry everything together, right? So we take Vesta for tunable white, Thrive with high quality human centric lighting spectrums, the closest spectral
Sure.
match to natural light, and we put it in here with our Vesta Flex driver.
Yep.
And now what you see is this is actually cycling through from, takes about 20 seconds. It cycles from 2700
Yeah,
to 6500K and back.
Yes.
And the colors pop all across that transition because they're all 98 CRI. Very
do you
close
get into
spectral
that
match to natural light.
TM25? What's the color?
TM30?
TM30.
TM30.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks like that TM30 display with those crisp colors, even at the different color the saturation and all
Yeah.
that sort of stuff.
Yeah, it's interesting. We've been doing a lot of studying on TM30 recently because of trying to find this metric. How do you quantify this spectral difference?
Everyone
right?
knows what you're talking about when you say CRA. It actually means something to people.
There's the old school CRI language, and
yeah.
there's the new school TM30.
Yeah.
This product speaks beautifully in both. One thing that's very interesting, there's been
Speaks
some research.
beautifully in both. That's a good way to put it. Yeah.
There's been some research conducted recently that suggests if you look at that TM30 metric, there's 99 different colors samples.
Okay.
That if you're at least your rating is at least above 92, it's kind of within the realm of just noticeable difference.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to. Your question: do you have to score 100? No, you don't have to score 100. You've got to be close enough that the human eye, which is a sensitive instrument, can't actually tell the difference.
Sure.
So if you look at Thrive across those 99 color points, if you take a just noticeable difference limit of 92%, 96 of the 99 color points are all greater than 92 for most of the Thrive colors. Whereas if you look at just like maybe a good standard 98 CRI, good product,
Mm-hmm.
it's I think the number's like 16 or below 92. And for some competitive full spectrum products out there on the market that we've been looking at, they might have as many as 30 points that are not above 92, right? So it's a confusing situation in terms of how to define it, how to talk about it. But most people.
But what's not confusing is that you guys
Right.
are up for 3 awards here.
Well, that's not for an award, unfortunately.
That one's not.
Just two.
Oh, just 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
It's up for 2
Get a
awards.
grip award, maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, I like that display. Anyway, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I've been watching it here.
Yeah.
So Bridgelux is a player in the LED chip game. What percentage of market share do you guys have?
Well, that's kind of hard to state because again, a lot of our business is COB based, right?
Okay.
Which is that's a shrinking piece of the market.
Sure.
As SMDs have become more and more powerful and are able to step in and take some of those sockets. But I think if you look at kind of where we're going,
Yeah.
we're very well aligned with the future trends in lighting to really, catalyze our growth.
That's awesome.
So where would people find out more information about Bridgelux? Of course, they can always do the one call, does it all. Bill Brown Sales, but where else can they find out information about Bridgelux?
Bridgelux.com.
Bridgelux.com.
We're exhibiting it at Light and Building. We'll be exhibiting at Leducation. And then we'll be back in the Light Fair booth in Las Vegas in the BBS booth as well.
Well, we're going to be live streaming from Leducation.
Great.
So, yeah, you need to come by, say hello then.
Okay.
Greg, what else, man?
That's it, man. Bridging light and life, Bridgelux, another unique way that Bill Brown Sales brings you the full package, innovative solutions.
And up for 2 Sapphire Awards. We're going to find out today. And, folks, I will tweet out and LinkedIn out if Bridgelux wins tonight, folks. We're really excited and pulling for them. Of course, one call does it all with Bill Brown Sales and Bridgelux.com. Folks, go to BillBrownSales.com. Like this stuff, all this social media stuff we're putting out there. Do it for us right now. We appreciate you listening. Thanks. Bye for now.